This one stock can change early buyers' lives. This is not financial advice, but my research suggests it's a good idea to buy as much as possible before November 26th. The company is ticker symbol FROG. JFrog is the company name, and they do DevOps. So DevOps is software development, but it's like the kind of software development that supports all the software that we live and breathe and use. You know, the Salesforce software, the social network, Instagram that we interact with on our phones or on the desktop. DevOps is all of the communication of databases and making sure that it's secure as well. Security is a big part of DevOps. So these are the people who really, really know what's going on. And this company, Frog, is a little bit safe from AI, and that AI is not something that you really want doing your DevOps or your cybersecurity just yet. So it's insulated for that reason. They have 130 million in revenue, up 25% year over year, and over 5,000 customers. So it seems like an investable company for sure, especially after this recent earnings reaction, which is strong, and it's holding up even as the market has sold off. Notably, we talk about earnings reactions on this channel, not earnings. Sometimes we talk about earnings too, but the reason is that, for example, NVIDIA earnings were great. There's some disagreement about whether they can depreciate chips over 6 years and have a backlog of 5 years or what longer. And their argument is, look, we're getting paid for, people are using the same chips we sold them 5-6 years ago, and we're still getting paid. So if they're using 5-6-year-old chips, then they can depreciate 5-6-year-old chips. All this to say that NVIDIA earnings might be real, even though they're getting a lot of hate for the whole circular financing thing of OpenAI using Microsoft's money to pay NVIDIA to pay, It's not quite a circular type, I'm not trying to be a mean here, but people have been calling it out and it seems real. So all this to say, even a real earnings like that, the stock sold off. So there is a ticker right now with, it seems like real earnings, and the reaction is also good. It's holding up. So the ticker is Frog. That's the market context. Everyone's talking about AI. We might as well talk about it too, OpenAI and NVIDIA. But sometimes you have to look at the lesser known tickers. Frog is the one I suggest.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
All right, so here's kind of why Frog might survive. I mean, this is what they do, first of all. These are these 5,000 customers. And I think that's a lot. It's not like a app having 5,000 users or something. This is a enterprise type product. So they have this DevOps platform, has security, automation, monitoring. That's another thing I didn't mention for DevOps. A lot of it is like monitoring logs. So every single time someone opens a program or closes a program, or two programs interact or data is sent, all that gets logged, right? That's how the software works. And then DevOps continuously monitors it. I think that's called continuous monitoring, and looks for, high memory usage or possible program failures, or perhaps fraudulent activity or security breaches or anything like that. And yes, actually AI is really useful when you're processing tons of data for this type of application, but I don't think enterprises yet want to unleash AI in its entirety on all of their data. It's been a very cautious plod into AI. I mean, it's been like a decade now. Now it's really catching fire. But some of these legal startups are just now getting big in the $100 million valuations. They're not even public. Harvey AI being one. So ChatGPT just happens to be a consumer version, because who cares if you tell ChatGPT you like, animals? It's like, okay, that's that private data. So enterprises is going to take longer. Now, as far as this company's actually making money, it is. Revenue, there's that 130 revenue up 25% year over year. Cloud revenue makes up almost half of their total revenue, and it's up 50% year over year. That's pretty awesome. Generally, that tends to be really high margin. For Amazon, their highest margin business is, of course, Amazon Web Services. It's what could be higher margin than renting out your servers? Software is high margin. Shipping products around the world is not. This company did have 100 million in profit. Did have a bit of a operating loss there. But the cloud business is the strongest part of the business, so that's super good. And this is good, okay? This is what I was kind of dancing around with the 5,000 customers, because it says the number of customers with greater than 1 million in ARR rose to 71, and customers with 100K in ARR rose to 1,000. So they are selling to a lot of startups is what that means. And that's not great, but it's better than selling to, just random people, random consumers who can only pay $10, $20 a month. People are staying. They have all these SaaS metrics that they're sharing here. So that's good. They're not churning people. And this revenue guidance is reasonable. It's about the same as this quarter for next quarter. So the numbers look fine. And more importantly, this chart, okay? We haven't even looked at the chart yet. Big sort of move up after Q2, formed another base, kind of stair-stepping up after earnings. And could it go sideways here for a bit? It definitely could. But this earnings reaction is pretty massive. It was supposed to be a loss and it beat. It's up like 30%. And most notably, it's hanging out really near this level, which is why it's so interesting, okay? This is the high volume close level. So again, we're looking for a move like Guardian Health where it holds that level and just keeps going. That's the idea. Not all companies do that, but there's an example. So if you like these ideas, hit that like button. If you want a free course on how to buy stocks before they go up, hit that subscribe. And if you want to take advantage of our $19 Black Friday offer, this is the lowest this has ever been for the 7-day trial, head over to stockscommunity.com. You'll see some testimonials from our superstars.
This is Sam Putnam. This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.
This is Sam Putnam.